What is going on, guys? It's Scott with Neverhedge back for another Metamaterials update, and we are down like friggin' 3.6% today after the earnings report came out last night. No reason for the dip here, but a juicy buying opportunity nonetheless. Did have a massive spike up to 463 to start the day, and then have just been working our way back down into the $4.40 range. Very low volume so far today. 2.5 million shares traded with just under an hour and a half left in the trading day. And RSI right now is looking not so great, 39.02, and MACDs also are looking terrible as well. Let's check out the options right now. So I think there is probably no way this thing closes at 5 as of Friday the 19th. And if you look at Max Pain, look where that is, right at $5. And yesterday we had a ton of calls coming in at the $5 strike price. God bless you. 2.2 thousand at the $5 strike, 748 at 6, 529 at 7, and 75 at 8. And this is the open interest by strike. $5 and $6 are obviously the two highest here at 9,500 at 5 and 10.19 at 6. And then we do have quite a few at 10 at 4.21K. Those are expiring worthless. And the calls right now, 32.89 in the money, 34,001 out of the money. I don't think we're getting back up to 5 this week, unfortunately. Probably going to be just like last time. Even if we get a 50-cent spike, 55, 60-cent spike tomorrow, it's probably not going to go higher than 4.99 on Friday. And let's see what we got here for dark pool and short volume. So of the 2.558 million shares traded so far today, 66% were off exchange on that dark pool, 1.631 million over there. And for short interest, still in the mid to high 50s, had 61, 65 on 1110 and 1111 respectively, so still very heavily shorted. And let's see what Ortex has to say about this. So it looks like utilization is continuing to drop here down to 81.47, and let's see here, free float on loan up almost 5.5%. Current short interest is 18.25 million, so still hovering just under 20. It's been like that for the last couple of weeks. And we'll go over here to short interest on Fintel. Days to cover back up over 4 for the first time in a couple of weeks. Dark pool short volume ratio back up to almost 50%. And let's see here, 250,000 shares available to short as of this morning, probably right when we started to take that dip down here. And now we're back up to 1.3 million as of an hour ago. Cost to borrow is down to around 2-ish from what's been hovering around 3 for the last day or so. And then before that, it was back down under 2. And let's see what we got here for institutional buys. I did see Papa George tweet that he was planning on adding more to his position. Quite a few here from the last couple of days. We had 376K from Marshall Wace LLP, 34,000 from LPL Financial, and looks like a bunch of people closing out positions as well, and some changes to positions on this as well. Fuck Jane Street Capital. All right, moving on to their shareholder letter from a couple of days ago. So, all right, first off, let's get to financial results. Meta is an early growth stage platform company moving towards volume production for applications in multiple end markets. In Q3 2021, total revenue grew by 189% to 573K compared to 198K in Q3 2020. For the 9 months year-to-date 2021, total revenue increased by 111% to almost $2 million versus $849K for the first 9 months of 2020. Big right here. Cash and cash equivalents as of The end of Q3 totaled $140.8 million. Year to date, they used $15.6 in operations and $6.4 million for purchases on property, plant, and equipment and patent assets. Since the quarter end, they've used $72.1 million to complete the acquisition of Nanotech Security Corp, and they will continue to actively explore and evaluate strategic, organic, and inorganic growth opportunities to broaden the platform, focusing on complementary technologies, expanding customer base, adding manufacturing capacity, building supplier relationship, and opening new markets. We got a general business update. They are busy completing the required renovations to the new 68,000 square foot headquarters. The facility will be a center of excellence for the new application development, including a 15,000 square foot customer center for training and technology transfer, as well as 11 state-of-the-art clean rooms, and is expected to be operational in the first half of 2022. They've expanded the operations nearly 4x to 19,500 square feet in Pleasanton, California, and this is where the rolling mask lithography nanoweb wafer line production is being done, as well as the chemistry lab for biosensor development. They then go on to say on October 5th, they completed the acquisition of Nanotech. October 4th, Meta was chosen as the first ever Lux Innovator of the Year, and that was based on its collaboration with Sekisui Chemical to develop transparent and flexible radio wave reflective film to improve the performance and coverage of high-speed 5G and future 6G networks. Okay, so we have application examples of some of their materials. They've got EMI shielding, and that is nanoweb, and they've also got 5G communications with that transparent, flexible, passive radio wave reflective film based on nanoweb to improve the performance of 5G communication. They've got LiDAR protection. Autonomous vehicles and ADAS depend on sensors to see their surroundings and can be disrupted by inclement weather, as well as electromagnetic interference. Meta is developing nanoweb for best-in-class de-icing and defogging and EMI shielding. And they're also talking about their medical wireless sensing. They've got the Radawise, which enhances the signal-to-noise ratio for the MRI systems by up to 40x. And then they're also talking about the GlucoWise as well. And this is the big one, augmented reality one-stop shop, the AR Fusion. So Meta is going to be offering augmented reality eyewear OEMs a one-stop shop approach for advanced optical opponents, integrating highly functional films such as nanoweb or holographic waveguides and free space combiners using Bayfoil HX photopolymer films from Covestro. We've covered that on previous videos. And now we're getting on to the intellectual property of Metamaterials. Since the start of 2021, Meta has far exceeded its goal of reaching 200 patents in 2021. Meta now has a total of 250 patents. Meta currently has 156 patents granted and 94 pending patent applications, including 3 design applications. They've also issued 35 patents and 20 pending applications in the U.S., and 121 issued and 74 pending in 23 other countries. Huge stuff here. I think Q4 is going to be even better than Q3. I think that is when we're going to start seeing the revenue from Nanotech's contracts start rolling in, as well as hopefully some of the other contracts that Metamaterials has bid on come to fruition. But nothing but bright things ahead for this one. So take advantage of that juicy buying opportunity today, being down 17.5 cents so far. We're going to leave it at that, guys. So as always, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel for more updates on Metamaterials as well as other stocks and tokens we like. And I thank you guys so much for watching this far, and I'll see you in the next video.